Hey there, today I just want to give you an update on how I'm eating. People keep asking me how I eat, and I've done posts on it before, but I do tend to change things up quite often, so I'll just give you a rundown here. I am still every day consuming my coconut oil frosting, and I've gotten some awesome feedback from you guys on trying it too, and I just love it. My current favorite is, which I've been doing for a couple months, is 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter or some kind of nut butter. And because I'm picky about my peanut butter, it has to come from a source that I trust, that I know tests the peanuts for mold in a certain way and all of that. And then I add just a tiny bit of either maple syrup or raspberry preserves or something like that, and stir that in and eat it with my coffee. It is kind of too sweet for me, but with coffee that balances it out. So I do that every day. I feel really good about it. Maybe I skipped it a couple days when I was in New York, and randomly I skip a day if I go out to breakfast or something like that. So, but other than that, I'm really consistent with that. That's my breakfast. Probably comes out to somewhere between 400 and 500 calories, so I feel pretty good about that. Then I don't eat anything until lunch. Depending on when my workout is, I will definitely consume gelatin during the day. I try to get a green juice. I usually get the 32-ounce green juice with no apple, so it's just all greens, a little bit of lemon. And I think it has celery, cucumber, parsley, kale, spinach, and lemon. I think that's what's in it. From Nectar Juice Bar on 2nd Street in Santa Monica. They have the best prices, although I don't think they use organic produce, so that's sort of a sticking point in my head because I know the celery has a lot of pesticides, so I need to work that out. I'm going to work on it. I'll let you know. But I'll bring that home, and then I'll add the gelatin, the kind in the green can, the hydrolyzed kind, because it doesn't gel. So I can add 4 tablespoons, stir it in, and then I don't even know it's there. I also put some of that in my coffee in the morning. So I guess I'm getting a little more than 4 tablespoons a day. But sometimes I forget to put it in my coffee and, whatever. If I don't do that, if I don't happen to be near the juice bar and I don't get juice, then I make gelatin. I make Jello, I guess, with sport tea. I have another video about that you can watch if you're interested. I'll put the link below this. So middle of the day is usually some kind of gelatin thing. And in 4 tablespoons, there's 125 calories. Green juice, I think that's somewhere around 30 to 50 calories. I'm not really sure on that. I honestly don't count calories at all, but I try and spread out my food intake throughout the day. So if I'm really hungry at that point, I'll usually eat a few pieces of cheese or some kind of chicken or seafood. Since I'm doing the personal chef thing, the middle of the day or late morning is usually when I'm making food for my clients. And so I will often just eat, save a portion for myself, and then I'll eat that. So it's generally some kind of meat, some kind of vegetable, maybe salad. I'll share more recipes that I've been making so you can get an idea of what that might be. Afternoon, I don't really eat anything at all. I sometimes, if I feel hungry, which I know that I'm not really hungry at that point, I'll drink some grape classic kombucha, which is my favorite. If they don't have grape, I get Synergy, or there's one with a black label on it. I can't remember the what's in it, but those are all good. So I'll have maybe some kombucha mid to late afternoon, and then dinner. It just depends. Fish, chicken, beef. I don't always eat vegetables at dinner because I don't really want them, and I've usually had green juice and eaten vegetables earlier in the day. So I keep it really simple, and because of the way I eat, I don't ever really get hungry. My fat intake is probably about 50 to 60% of my daily intake, and then protein comes next, carbs come last. It may sound like I'm on a low carb diet. I don't call it that. I think it's just lower carb than the government recommendations, because I think the government over recommends carbs. And I don't eat grains usually. I mean, I will eat them if I'm out and I eat a piece of pizza or something, or if I make crab cakes, there's a little bit of breadcrumbs in it. I don't worry about that kind of thing. Just on a regular basis, I'm not eating rice with my meals, or I'm not eating toast with my eggs, or any kind of grains. I just don't add them to my meals. I don't want them. They don't make me feel good, and get like kind of bloaty, and then it starts making me crave more carbs. So I don't want that. I try to add very little sugar to my life. I use stevia to sweeten things usually. However, I will use grade B maple syrup, and sometimes I use honey. I've been making this kick-ass honey mustard dressing, so I'll share that soon too. I have a lot of things to share, but in general, that's what I eat. I don't snack a lot, and I keep my meals pretty simple. I find that that helps me just have an even level of energy throughout the day and feel really good. Supplement-wise, I'm taking 2 teaspoons of fermented cod liver oil a day. I'm going to talk more about that in a different video, plus another video that I talk about my skin and how that's made a difference. So 2 teaspoons of that. 15 200 milligram chlorella tablets. Source of Life Plus, I think it is, multivitamins, 3 of those a day. I take 3,000 milligrams of MSM when I remember it, and I take tyrosine and DLPA when I first wake up in the morning and then at lunchtime. That helps me with energy level, and it helps me have a really great positive attitude, and that sounds corny, but it works. If you have any issues with like uneven emotions during the day, read the book The Mood Cure, and it tells you all about how different amino acids can help you even out your mood. It's not a character or personality flaw that you have an emotional roller coaster or even depression or anxiety. Often you can just change some of the nutrients, the ways you're intaking nutrients in your body, and it can help you there. So that actually has made a huge difference in my life. Right now I'm taking also 1 ounce of L-Euthero supplement every day, and talked about in a different video the Well Wow supplement. I did go ahead and order the L-Euthero. I was saying it wrong before. I learned, watched some videos and found out. And so I've been taking that for about a week, 1 ounce a day, and I feel good. I don't really know if there's any other effects of that, but I got a 1-month supply for like $150, so it's really an experiment, because I'm not going to keep buying that unless it changes my life or something. But I think that's all I'm taking as far as supplements. I kind of go back and forth on niacin. Sometimes I take that. I'm not taking it right now, and my skin's still pretty good, so maybe it wasn't really doing that much for me, or maybe the other things I'm doing, like the cod liver oil and gelatin, consuming gelatin, are helping that. So that's how I'm eating, and those are the supplements I'm taking. I do not drink a lot of water. I get it in my green juice, but the reason for that is because I'm also tracking my body temperature, and it's kind of low, which is a reason that I'm doing the coconut oil frosting in the morning that helps my body temperature. But drinking too much water can lower your body temperature, and if you're trying to raise it, then drink less water. Stay hydrated, obviously, but don't overdo the water. In the evening, oh, I forgot, I have another supplement I'm taking, not every day. I should do it every day, but I don't remember to. Calm, which is a magnesium calcium supplement. I get the one that has calcium in it too. Raspberry lemon flavor. It's a powder. You put it in hot water. It's fizzy. It's really good at night. I take it an hour or two before bed, and it really is calming. But the magnesium is really important. A lot of Americans are deficient in magnesium. I don't think I am, but I still want to make sure I'm getting enough magnesium and calcium. It makes me feel really good. And if you have any issues, digestive issues, it can help sort that out too. So those are the supplements. That's the way I'm eating right now. I've definitely been splurging, but what I notice is because I'm really pretty consistent with the way I eat, even when I was on vacation, I ate hot dogs, good quality ones, and things like that. I just didn't eat the bun. So I ate vegetables and meat and cheese. I drank a lot of wine and I had some cocktails, and I sort of continued that when I got home because it was 4th of July, I was hanging out with friends, and it just never stopped. So, but I feel really good about the quality of food I'm eating for the most part. So when I do splurge and eat a piece of pizza, it's no big deal. It doesn't throw me off. I just make sure that consistently I'm eating the way that makes me feel the best, and I'm going with that. So soon I'll give you an update on my client though, because she is also having some amazing results from eating all the food that I'm making for her. She hasn't worked out yet. She has a pretty sedentary lifestyle, but she's had some great results. Like one of them is that she lost 5 inches off her waist in 4 weeks, which I've actually never seen that happen before, but it was amazing. So, and I measured it, so I know that it's true. But anyway, I'll give you an update on her pretty soon, and I'm also going to do a series on how to eat to lose weight because I have several friends that have been asking me, and I want to help them, but I want to do it in kind of a step-by-step way, so I figured I'll just share it with all of you too. So that's coming soon, plus more videos on skin and my gelatin update and all of that stuff. So I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you soon.